Hello everyone, it is your boy Mr. Legusaidin. So today I just want to talk about the Turkish government scholarship interview. They call it YTB in short. One among the most common asked questions is, why did you choose Turkey for studies? First of all, you have to know that interview is not a difficult thing and you have to trust yourself, So during the interview, they want just to prove if you are the real one who applied to their system, so they want just prove that one. So my advice, first of all, after finishing submitting your document, they used to tell you like you can download that application summary. So my advice is try to read that summary very well, because most of your information which you uploaded to that system, they want to prove that information. So we know some people, we don't write our real information during the application process. So it is better before going for the interview to repeat checking your application summary. What did you write? How many are you in your family? Like how old are you? Like most basic information which you uploaded to their system, you have to remember them. So one among my advice, make sure you read your application summary very well. And here we come, these are the most common asked questions. You might not face these questions, they just change, or you can face one or two among these questions, which I'll just say them few minutes later. So one among the most common asked question is, why Turkey for studies? Like you didn't see another country to go and study, why this city? Like why Ankara, why Istanbul for studies, Why this university, or why this department? So that is the most common question. Why Turkey for studies and why this department? Most of people used to base on religious matter. They say maybe because I'm a Muslim, I wish to be in Turkey where I can practice my religion very well. Like most girls, they used to use that reason, even boys also. So it depends to what you wrote and what can you answer in that time. You have to prepare for your own answer in this question. The second question, why do you want to continue with this level of studies? If you are an undergraduate, like applying for a bachelor or degree, if you are from 6th level, so they just want to know, why do you want to study degree? If you are someone who going for masters, finishing bachelor, if you are a PhD candidate, you wanna apply for PhD, so they wanna know why you want to study PhD, why. And also they used to ask like your future plan after graduating from Turkey universities. What is your future plan? What will you do for your country? If you are someone from Tanzania like me, so they'll ask you, what will you do for your country? Like what are your plans to do for your country? And then everybody who applied, has answered this question, but they ask you again during the interview, so they wanna hear from your mouth. So isn't that you should base most about what you wrote during the application process? You can change a little bit, or you can come with a different answer, but different and convincing answer. Everybody has his or her own answer. Maybe I want to develop our community where I come from, I will do this, I'll do that, I'll do this. Everybody has his or her own answer. And also they can ask, how is your education worth for your country? Like, why this department? How is your department so much important for the country? Why should they take you for your department? If you are an engineering student, so they want to know, like, is your country in need of engineers? Is your country in need of doctors? Is your country in need of... Why this department? Why should we take you in this department? Like, how is your department worth for the country? Yani department unaenda kusoma wewe ina umuhimu gani katika nchi yako? Yani utaifanyia nini nchi yako? Yani ni mule, sio, unaelewa? And sometimes when invigilators come for the interview, sometimes they come with questions, written on the piece of papers. So you have to pick one among those piece of papers, and each piece of paper might have 2 questions. So in those 2 questions are basic questions. They are not so difficult. Most of them resemble like Form 1 classes, Form 1 lessons. Most of questions come from there. Form 2 and stuff like that. So everybody can answer like. So you find like Each piece of paper has two questions. One question might be from biology, another question from English, history, chemistry, physics. Like most, they are mixed questions. That you don't just pick one piece of paper having questions from the same subject. No. If it's a math question, it might be function questions, or it might be normal like why plants are green. Kwa nini miti yote ni ya kijani? Like basic things, they have chlorophyll and stuff like that, People studied in biology during Form 2. In math, like they might ask you also ratios, But let me tell you, if they give a question, they just wanna know kama unaweza ukajaribu kufanyaje kulisolve. So you find maybe a question has two ways to solve it. So it has a simple way and a complicated way. So ukichagua njia ambayo ni complex kwenye kusolve lile swali, wako friendly sana. Unaweza kuona invigilator mwenyewe anakuambia kwa nini unachagua hii njia? Yani kwa nini unatumia njia ndefu? Tumia njia fupi. Yani unajua. Kwa hiyo wako friendly sana yani. Kwamba maswali wanayoleta hawaleti maswali kukukomoa wewe kwamba usipate sijui na nini. Yani washakukubali kwamba wewe unatakiwa upate. Yani wanataka kuprove ni wewe, si unajua. Kwa hiyo kama kuna njia mbili za mtabe na njia za kawaida, afu wewe ukawa kama unataka kusovia njia ya mtabe afu kama umesahau na nini, anakuambia why una choose hii njia, tumia hii. Yani wako friendly. Most ina depend na invigilators who will come, like which department are they from. Kwa kama akija invigilator ambaye ni mtu wa sana kwa atakuwa na maswali vya vihesabu, labda kemia na nini hapo yani. Lakini pia kuna history pia zinakuepo. Kwa hiyo akiwa ni mtu labda wa art sana atakuja maswali labda ya kuexplain na nini. Yani depending to the type of invigilator who will come to interview you. Another thing, why should we choose you? Like, kwa nini tukuchague wewe yani? Why you? Kwa nini? Kwa ni maswali ambayo mengi yanakuwa hayahitaji sana ujiandae, hayahitaji sana sijui ukae, utoboe, sijui upige msuli, sijui na nini. Ule muda tu pale kwa pale kwamba unaulizwa swali hapo unaweza kufanyaje, unaweza kujibu. That is the most beautiful thing of having confidence in this interview. There are some interrupting questions which you are asked at the moment. So hautakiwi kujiandaa sana, kwa hiyo sio kila kitu you have to prepare. Be confident you can answer every question. I wanted to forget something, like for mathematics they might ask you square root function, why trees are green, like that biology. They have question which based mostly about their culture and their history. Sometimes you have to know, they want to know just like how much are you interested about you to come to Turkey. So you must have basic information about Turkey. So sometimes unakuta labda wanakuuliza mfano vitu about politics za Uturuki, unajua. So they wanna know maybe like they had a coup ambayo imetokea 15 Temmuz, umeona on Besh Temmuz wanaita 2016. So wameweza kuuliza hiyo labda what do you know about that one now, like hivyo, and about politics. Also they might ask you about cities which are the best for business, maybe Istanbul, Izmir, for tourists maybe, or stuff like that, maybe Antalya, They might ask you like the capital city of Turkey, which is Ankara. Mention about Turkish food, like which food do you know, like they eat in Turkey the most, or which one do you like to eat when you go in Turkey. So maybe like chorba, we have chorba. We have also tavuk, which is hen, even we eat even ourselves. We have pirinç, we have tavuk iskender. We have a lot of things, a lot of men, chikofte. So it depends. Also, they ask that the most because they wanna know if you are focusing on their culture. Like, I speak a lot of things. Maybe you might not be asked all these things, but because I have my friends who were asked, that's why I have to say all of them. They might ask you also about what is your most interesting thing here in Turkey. What things do they impress you to come to Turkey? So they want to know about that one. Mostly, let me say like this, interview is very easy, there is no questions which might come from the sky. Maswali yote yanajibika. So let me talk about important things which you have to know outside the interview, So first of all, you have to be confident. During the interview, you have to trust yourself that you can answer all the questions which you are going to be asked about. You have to be stressless. Uwe na raha, yani uwe na amani. Si unajua, dress properly, normal, and not so official or not like a poor person. Vaa kawaida, yani usivae sijui misuti, usivae sana kimaskini, sijui ndo wanaweza wakanihurumia sijui na nini. Vaa kawaida. Unavyovaa kwamba unavyoenda mitaani sio kupendeza sana wala kiudhalili sana. Another thing which you have to know that whenever you are selected for an interview, so you have almost 85% to be selected. Don't give long answer. If you are asked, can you tell us your education background? Don't start maybe I went to primary school, or we had this teacher and this teacher. I went to this school, I studied for 7 years. No, if you are asked about your education background, like be brief, like just say it in short, you know, like I went to primary school at Bismarck, maybe I went to secondary school, maybe at Nyasaka, Ubungo, stuff like that, or Tabora Boys, or Marian. From there I went to high school, Tambaza and stuff like that. From high school is where I graduated. Right now maybe I'm in need of that. If you are somebody for masters, maybe I went to University of Dar es Salaam, I went to Muhimbili University, I went to Buganda University, I went to SUA University, I went to, even if I for PhD, the same, like just be brief. One among the best thing which you have to know, you have the opportunity during the interview, like to do corrections for all the mistakes which you made during application period. So during this time, if you had a mistake about your first name, your surname, your middle name, during the application, birth date, the wrong name about your school, kama una tatizo lolote ni ambalo ulilifanya labda wakati unafanya application na unaona inaweza kukusumbua mbele, labda saizi una vitu ambavyo ni yani una vitu ambavyo vyohalisia unataka kulifanyia nini marekebisho, kwamba unaweza ukafanya, yani ni huu muda ndio unaweza ukautumia vizuri kufanya marekebisho hayo. Kwa kama ulikosea labda tarehe ya kuzaliwa wakati unafanya application, labda umezaliwa tarehe labda 30, umejaza labda tarehe labda 29 au 25, baadaye unakuja kuangalia umesha submit uweze kuchange this time, au ulikosea labda jina lako labda lina herufi mbili, labda Abdul nini pale, labda le ipo moja na nini. Kwa this time is the time which you can do correction for all your mistakes which you did that time. So hataki kupoteza huu muda. As you go for an interview, they can ask you like, what is the name of the president of Turkey right now? Recep Tayyip Erdogan. Be to the area for the interview half an hour before, you know, to set your mind well. Like in Tanzania, I remember like most they do in Dar es Salaam. So the cost to move from where you are located to the area for an interview is upon yourself. If you are from Mwanza, Mbeya, Shinyanga, Iringa, whatever the place which you are coming from, you have to check, because in Tanzania, I remember they just do in one place, that is Dar es Salaam. You have to take care of yourself for the accommodation during the time for the interview, transport. If you are moving from one region to another, maybe from Mbeya or Mwanza to Dar, so whatever, or from Tabora to Dar es Salaam, whatever place which you are moving from, so you have to know like if you'll have to take a flight, if you have to take maybe a bus, subway, private transport. This isn't upon themselves, so it is upon you. Kwa unatakiwa ujilipie kutoka kote kule unakoenda kwenda kwa ajili ya interview, na sehemu utakapokaa na nini, kama una ndugu da na nini, tafuta marafiki, kaa piga interview, go back to where you coming from. They'll tell you like, because we have many candidates have applied, so we will contact you if you get accepted after 1 month. So after 1 month, so you have to wait for. And they asked me like, do you have anything to say? Anything to ask? Then I said, no, thank you so much, but I really wanna learn Turkish language. I really want to experience Turkish culture, and I really maybe watch Turkish series, and I'm so interested about Turkish series. It's called maybe Çukur, and they'll ask you about the main characters in that film. So I said maybe I used to watch Turkish series to to learn their culture, to improve my Turkish language. If you're interested in Turkish music, you can say, or I used to listen to Turkish songs. I'm interested maybe to this singer, maybe Simge, Aleyna Tilki, or whatever. Or this, like whatever someone you're interested to. If you are interested on music, if you're interested on football, you can say maybe I used to watch Turkish football matches, like maybe Galatasaray, maybe Besiktas, Fenerbahce, Malatyaspor, like that, you know, depending to which category do you wanna base. Like maybe if you're interested on movies, say interested on movies. Mention some series or mention any Turkish movie which you watched about, and you can find the best thing. Maybe the one who is interviewing you, maybe also he or she is interested on the same movie, so personal conversation starts. Mnaanza sasa kuwa mnaongea nyie kama nyia, na mimi labda huwa na watch hiyo, na mimi labda na watch match, mimi labda pia naangalia muziki, labda na hivi au hivi. Kwa hiyo inakuwa kama hivyo. Kwa hiyo no need to worry about more, but it depends to your personal appearance and personal smile. Sometimes they do interview on Skype, like depending to the area where you are. You know, if you are interviewed using the Skype, so you should, like if you wrote your Skype ID, so you should be to the area where you have an access of a nice internet, so that it should not bring problems during communication. They should see you like you are a serious person, you want that chance, you know. So uwe katika eneo ambalo lina internet nzuri, na nini kama ni mtu ambaye utafanya interview kwa kupitia Skype. And be like, one among the last advice which I wanna say is that after being interviewed, if they tell you they will contact through email, there is one biggest problem most of us we used to do. Like after they remove answers, when they email you, maybe you have been selected right now, maybe you have been accepted. Kuna wale ambao wanaotumiwa email kwamba wameshapata baada ya muda, baada ya 1 month au 2 months ukishatumiwa email. Mfano unafanya interview saizi mwezi wa 5, kwa kuna watu watakaotumiwa email labda mwezi wa 6 au 1 month, labda wa 7, wengine wa 8. Kwa hiyo kitu cha kufanya kwamba kama uli apply, jitahidi uwe updated on checking your Gmail account. Kwa sababu gani? Wale ambao wanakuwa wamepata kuna first batch, second, even third, it doesn't matter. So those who got for the first batch watatumiwa email, oh congratulations, you have been selected and stuff like that, nani kwa wataanza process zingine au za visa. Wao ukiona email yako is nothing, like hamna kitu chochote, alafu mdau wengine washatumiwa wamepata, just know that your application is still on pending, you know, kwa bado wanaishughulikia. Lakini ukishatumiwa email kwamba wewe umekosa, kwa hapo jua kabisa hauna chance ya kuwa selected again. Ila ukiona hujatumiwa email yoyote na uli apply, ila wenzako wote wametumiwa, wewe hujatumiwa, kwa hiyo jua bado your email is on processing, yani bado wanaifuatilia. Kwa hiyo kuna muda, kuna watu hawatumiwi email labda mwezi wa 7, mwezi wa 8 umefika, labda hawajatumiwa email, labda wanakuja kutumiwa labda mwezi wa 8 hata katikati. Kwa unakuta mtu asha give up, labda wenzao wameshapata tangu mwezi wa 6, anambia mimi nimepata, mimi naondoka. Wewe unaona email yako empty kabisa, hamna chochote. Don't feel like umekosa. Kwa sababu gani? Hawajakutumia information yote. Stay calm. Kwa sababu gani? Kwa sababu kama hujatumiwa ile email ya kwamba tumekukataa, kwamba sio tumekukataa, umekosa, kwa sababu sisi squash wetu nini competitive na nini, kwamba wewe umekosa. Kama hujatumiwa hiyo, baki na imani kwamba unaweza ukachaguliwa muda wowote. Kwa hiyo endelea kufuatilia. Kuna baadhi ya rafiki ambao walipata mwaka jana, walichelewa, yani wamekuja kutumiwa email mwezi wa 8, ila walikuwa washa give up kwa sababu wenzao wameshapata tangu mwezi wa 6, wakaanza kushukia passport na nini, mpaka wamekuja wameondoka mwezi wa 9 pale. Kwa sababu wale jamaa wengine ambao walikuwa wamekosa wameshaona sisi tushakosa, wakawa wamejikataa sasa, yani hata kufuatilia tena email hamna. Mwezi wa 8 wakawa wametumiwa, wamepata. Kwa hiyo wanakuja kuziona message mwezi wa 1 Januari mwaka huu. Yaani ndio wanaziona, wanakuja wana contact YTB, wanawaambia kwamba msha delay mwaka huu, mwezi mkajoin masomo, kwa hiyo inabidi mjoin mwakani. Kwa hiyo mwaka huu umepita, kwa hiyo mwaka huu sasa ndio itabidi wafanyaje, wajoin. Kwa hiyo wao wameapply tena, lakini hawatakuwa na haja ya kufanya interview kwamba watachukuliwa direct. Kwa hiyo inakuwa ni one among the biggest problem. Kama umeapply, ukiona hujatumiwa information yoyote kuhusu labda umekataliwa au nini, usifanye tu uamuzi wa kutokufuatilia tena hizo email zao. Wewe fuatilia, ni kama hujakataliwa, jua email yako bado iko kwenye process, muda wote unaweza kuchaguliwa. The application process for the scholarship, they are always too long, so you have to get patience. Sio kitu cha siku moja, as I will explain here on the video. Like you see me, like a video, you can watch it for some minutes, maybe 15 minutes is over, but isn't that way. So the application process is so long, you know. Umeapply tangu mwezi wa pili, umesubiri mwezi wa tano ndo ufanywe interview, wengine watafanywa mwezi wa sita, labda umesubiri hapo labda tena uje departure mwezi wa tisa. Kwa hiyo unaona like 1 year. Kuna wengine watachelewa labda hivyo mwezi wa 10. Kwa hiyo unaweza kukuta miezi kama 8 hivi. Kwa hiyo ni application process mpaka kukamilisha dream yako. So hizi issues za scholarship na nini sio kitu cha siku moja kwamba mtu umeapply mambo yanaenda. Yaani ukiona mtu anazungumza labda akapata scholarship au nini, mtu kapata scholarship, don't just take it simple kwamba he started yesterday and today is where he is. He invested, you know, he used a lot of time. That time he couldn't talk to you, he couldn't tell you what has gone all through, but you just see his results after going outside the country. So you realize, oh, the guy is there in China, the guy, oh, is there in Turkey, oh, the guy is there in Russia, oh, the guy is there in America, the guy is there in Canada, like that. Not just a process of one day. So I hope what I wanted to talk about YETEBE scholarship, I just finished it. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to share to your friends and subscribe to my channel if it is your first time watching me. If you have any question, you want to see another video from me, so just don't hesitate to contact me through 2000leguse@gmail.com or leguseidim in Instagram. Best wishes on your YETEBE interview. Hope to see you soon in Turkey or in other countries. Bye bye. Bye bye bye.